Rhyme Schemer, pages 1 through 35. Day 1. First day of school. My favorite. Easy Prey. Giant John. A parade float of himself. Freckle-faced Kelly, like a painting by that one guy who drank too much beer and went crazy. Robin is so short. I am a dinosaur, stepping on his lunch. Plus, his name is Robin. So many weenies, so little time. King of the 7th grade can't choose his own throne. Assigned seats. Not everyone's favorite. Not my favorite. But you know what? My seat is next to freckle-faced Kelly. Connect the dots. All day long. Day 2. My brother Petey is in a band, so he always plays air guitar while he lurches us over curbs and through red lights when he drives me to school. His band is called The Band with No Name because it has no name. Duh. He and his bandmates can only think of lame ideas for names, like the Flaming Turtles, or Midnight Puke Fest, or Mustache Farm. My ideas are great, but he never listens to me, only to music with too many guitars. I could learn the guitar. Mrs. Smithson, my teacher, she has this mole. I've named it Harry. Not because it is Harry, but because it's not. That's called irony, I think. Harry gives a shake when Mrs. Smithson sneezes, turns her head, walks too fast, laughs, hollers. If Harry changes color, I would suggest Mrs. Simpson seeks a doctor. More makeup, a bag over her head, a band-aid, a black pointy hat. Day 3. Sometimes I wonder about the coffee cups. Every teacher has one. Even the PE teacher, who has so much energy. He seems to float just above the gym mats. What's in those cups? Witch's brew? Ugly potion? Bad hair broth? It smells like coffee, but judging from their breath, I'm sure it's way worse than just that. I found the page in an old book. No one will miss it. No one reads those books anyway. The words just jumped out at me, like tickly little fleas needing a good scratching. So I scratched them, and no one will know it was me. I stuck it on the wall by the lockers when no one was looking. I couldn't help it. I thought people would laugh. People did laugh. A lot. Until Mrs. Smithson yanked it down. She was not laughing. We will die. The smell is killing us. Teacher, smell is deadly. Barf. Day 4. If I was short, wide, freckled-faced, I would beg for homeschool or a ticket on a boat to Siberia. Watch out, Sideshow Robin. I'd take the long way to recess if I were you. I only suggest this as a friend because Giant John looks grumpy, tired, hungry. He might mistake you for lunch. Wait, can you take a boat to Siberia? Day 5. The tires squeal like Petey's car is making the road scream in pain. Get out. I pull my backpack onto my shoulder, put my hand out, a fist bump, to say goodbye. He just leaves it hanging. A lonely, bumpless mid-air fist. I said, get out. So I do. The road screams again. Petey and his air guitar are gone. My fist hangs at my side now, heavy as a stone. If I am a stone, my fist is a gargoyle, scaring people away. If I am stone, I don't have to answer questions in class. If I am stone, I don't have to listen to all the boring things. If I am stone, I am unbreakable. If I am stone, my foot is jagged, cold, strong. If I am stone, I don't laugh when Robin trips on my jagged foot and slides down the aisle between desks like he's a pebble rolling downhill. I'm not always stone. Mrs. Smithson, that old meanie with Harry the Mole jiggling in my face, she made me go see Hartwick. Dun 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 dun. He called my mom, but she didn't answer, so he gave me a warning. Be nice or else. What a jerk face. As a side note, I have composed an ode to Hartwick's tie. Clearing throat noise here. Oh, principal's tie, you make me want to cry because you are the color of an armadillo butt. Another old book, another old page. Just a quick sneak into the library. Rip! The trick is to do it fast when someone is sharpening a pencil. Noise camouflage. A good name for a band. A secret message left from a secret word scratcher. The teachers are not happy, and that makes it even more fun. A face with whiskers, a grave face, a rat. A rat likes to talk. Shove off, I say, stupid rat. Hartwick. Weekend. When I'm old enough, I'll leave this place. Will Mom cry? Will Dad miss me? I can see them now laughing together about one less mouth to feed. Will they worry? Will they care? Mom can use my room for emails and bookshelves. She will like that. We are not rich, though people think we are. I'm sick of it. Get it? Sick? Because Mom and Dad are doctors. If we were rich, I'd have a dirt bike instead of four brothers. Patrick, Paul, Philip, Petey. 1, 2, 3, 4, barf. At least I have my own room. Day 6. Numbering the school days in this notebook might be a very bad idea. It's making the school year long, longer, longest, and the second week just started. I don't know a lot about tornadoes, but I saw one last year. Longest 5 minutes of my life. Even longer than the first week of school, which was just really freaking long. That tornado looked like someone was putting our street into a blender. Chunks of road mixed with cars, trees mixed with windows. The noise was so loud. It was so loud it was almost quiet, like how every color mixed together makes the color white. No one was home except for me and Petey. His face the same green as the sky, his feet stuck to the carpet, like the trees used to stick in the ground. Come on, come on, come on, I shouted, and he wouldn't move. He wouldn't move. We were easy prey. So I grabbed him by the shirt and pulled and pulled and pulled. Then he was with me in the Harry Potter closet, under the stairs, my arms over his head. And the blender roared by, and Petey cried hard, with my arm still there, still over his head. And then the big, messy racket was gone. Petey sniffed real big and said, "What are you staring at? You're the baby in this family." And he's hated me ever since. I feel like that tornado, that blender in the sky, jumped down my throat and is now buried inside. The blob of sauce drips off his ear in slow motion. His empty bowl sits on his head, a crooked hat. My hand on my mouth, not really covering the snorts of laughter. Spaghetti and meatballs, the same color as Robin's hair. Robin doesn't think it's so funny. Neither does Harry the mole. Now I wait for Hartwig again. If I stare at the stain on the ceiling, I don't have to stare at Hartwick while he says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," and tells me to straighten up. He called my mom, but she didn't answer. Again. So he gave me another warning. But the next time he says, while I stare at the stain, "There will be major consequences, mister." He is still a jerkface. As a side note, I have composed another ode to Hartwick's tie. Clearing throat noise here. Oh, principal's tie, you make me want to puke, because you are the color of squishy, moldy fruit. There is this word, hubbub. It sounds like someone trying to talk while blowing a big gum bubble. Today, there was a hubbub. I put the stolen page on the door to the front office when I had a hall pass for the bathroom. Then it was bee lunch, and everyone saw it. "Who is doing this?" the kids ask with a laugh. The teachers ask with dragon breath. I'm not telling. A ferocious temper, never kind, most savage muzzle. The battle did not end fairly. The elder, old leader was beset by the merciless fangs of a boy. Day 7. Late. Petey's fault. He was supposed to drop me off in the front. Instead, I had to walk 6 whole blocks so he could take a shortcut to Lacey's house. Giant John was late too, which was good. I had something soft to punch to make my day better. Sort of. Lacey, Lacey, Lacey. She's the only thing Petey ever talks about. Unless he talks about his band or how much he hates me, which are both tied for his second favorite topic. If Petey says one more time how lucky I am to be the baby to get everything I want, I will smack him, even if he smacks harder. I don't get everything I want. I get nothing. I get sorted out, boys. I get Paul, help Kevin with his math. I get my shift starts in 30 minutes. Petey will take you to school. Does Petey see? I don't exist. I had to walk 6 blocks because of Lacey, 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 and get a tardy and a detention for hitting Giant John because of Petey, who is not technically the baby anymore. Weekend. There's this one channel with all the reruns. It's my favorite. It's where I met Cliff Huxtable. Cliff Huxtable is a doctor like my dad, delivers babies. He has a bunch of kids, but he's always home playing boring games like chess with his million kids. My dad is never home. He never plays boring games or any games. He says that's just TV. Dr. Huxtable being home all the time. But you know what? I don't care if it sounds stupid. I wish TV was real, and I don't even like chess. Petey locked me in the bathroom today. He thought it was hilarious. Yeah, funny. I had to climb out the window, and no one even noticed. Petey and Philip, 16 and 17, dumb as hammers. Paul is almost out of here. He wants to be a psychiatrist. That means he asks a lot of annoying questions. Patrick is the oldest. He's in college and only comes home for laundry and food. That leaves me, Kevin, the baby, the accident. One college guy, one senior, one junior, one sophomore, and a 7th grader. You can see how it might not work. Paul says it could work. It should work if my parents spent less time at work. Maybe he's onto something, or maybe he's just annoying.